31 days to day 365, and all is well. What's up, you guys? Famous Ashley Grant here. Welcome to More Movement, Please, the podcast where I hope to inspire you to move your body more. So, I'm getting closer to my 365th day of maximum effort. And by the time you guys hear this, I will be much further along, much closer to the day 365, because as I've told y'all in the past, I actually batch these episodes and I record them whenever I have a chance. So that's why sometimes I'm a little bit behind in terms of what you hear versus what is actually going on at the time. But I'm really excited that I'm approaching this year milestone. It means a lot to me, and I think the biggest reason that it means so much to me is because I did spend nearly 2 decades being inactive, and it's so important to me that people get active now. I mean, regardless of where you're at in your journey, it's time to get movement in. It really is. And so, if you're listening to this, I really hope that you have worked out today. And if you haven't, I hope you'll find a way to, because movement has truly changed my life and it can change yours too. And I'm so grateful for every bit of soreness that I have in my body right now, because the soreness from working out is so much better than the soreness that I used to have from not being able to move. I remember how much it hurt to just take a flight of stairs. I remember how much it hurt just to go from the parking lot to the front of the grocery store or walk around the grocery store. And I'm just really thinking a lot about how far I've come in the last year and how hard it's been. I mean, I bet you weren't expecting me to say that, but it really has. It's been a very hard year. It's been very difficult to do all the things that I've done to get to where I am, and I've got a long way to go. I'm nowhere near where I want to be on my fitness journey. I have a lot more that I intend to achieve. I want to be able to, not only get the 20s all the time. I mean, yeah, I am very grateful that I finally can do the 10s as my small weights and the 20s as my big weights. But I want more. I want more. I want to lose more inches. I would like to see if I could get into a small pair of pants. I would love to wear the cute dresses and all the things, which I know sounds like a vanity metric, but you know what? It's one of the things that I desire. And you have to figure out what it is that inspires you. What is it that makes you want to move? And for me, it's not just that I want to be in the cuter clothes. It's also that I want to be able to live my life without pain. Like, I mean, it's funny how you don't really recognize how much you take things for granted until suddenly you can't do them. I mean, the days that I have had the debilitating pain where I couldn't work out, those days were absolutely devastating to me. And I want to make sure that I have more days of movement than not. And as I get older, I want to be able to continue living independently. And I know that working out is the ticket. It is the way that I will be able to carry the groceries in. It's the way I'll be able to vacuum. It's the way I'll be able to mop my floors and cook my meals and walk around. And it's simple things like this that I really think people take for granted, because the moment that you can't do them, it's like, holy crap, man, how did I get here? And I guess that's why I've been so adamant about having this podcast and sharing my journey, is because I'm seeing some people around me that are starting to have trouble with movement. And some of it is because of health related issues, some of it is age, a bunch of different things. And as I'm watching this with certain people, especially people I love, all I want is to like tell them to get up and move. And some of them, I'm sure they're getting tired of me. I've sent messages to them like, hey, I want you to go work out today. Hey, I want you to go for a walk, or do some jumping jacks, or do some sit-ups, or do some wall sits, or just anything that you can do to get some movement in. I really want you to do it. And it's not because I'm trying to get everybody into fitness just like I am. It's nothing like that. It's more that I don't want you guys to have the pains that I've had in the past. I want I want more people to feel good. And that's the whole point of this, right? It's not about vanity, it's about functionality. It's about making the rest of your life the best of your life. It's about making it so that you don't have to depend on others to take care of you. And that's kind of been a big thing for me lately, is just as I'm watching the people around me age and go through some of the things that they're going through, especially the things that I see could have been prevented. It's like it makes me that much more adamant that I'm going to go to the gym. It makes me that much more adamant I'm going to go for that hike, or I'm going to go and do those standing Pilates classes, or whatever it may be, because that is important to me. I want to be able to live independently without having to expect someone to take care of me. And it's not to say that I don't have anybody that could take care of me, it's more that I don't want them to have to. And so, I guess for me, the big thing is the more I think about how this last year has gone, the more I think about how I'm preventing myself from being a burden. And I want that for everybody. I want everybody who is listening to this to move your body more so that you can take a flight of stairs. I want you to move your body more so that you can walk around your home and not feel pain, unless you're feeling the pain of a workout. Because, like I said, the pain of a workout is so much better than the pain of not being able to move. So I want you to be able to mow your lawn, or mop your floors, or vacuum your house, or whatever the case may be. I want you to be able to do it without pain and to not have to depend on others because you physically are unable to do it. If you can move your body, I want you to move your body. Like I said, as I get closer to this year milestone, it's really been a lot of reflection, thinking about everything that happened before and everything that's happening now, and how I'm so excited for the future. How I'm grateful and excited to see what I can do next. And though I won't be, sharing weekly updates of classes, I do fully intend to keep sharing accountability posts. And that's why I started the group that I created, and I really hope you guys will join. We don't have that many members yet, but I'm looking forward to getting more people in so we can talk about, what it's like to change your life through movement. And so if you want to join the group with us, I'd love for you to join us. It's famousashleygrant.com/group. That'll give you all the details you need to know about how you can be part of this. I want to have you have a place to hold yourself accountable, and it's completely free to join. And the reason I'm doing this is because I really want, like I've said from the beginning, I want this to be a movement of movement. I want this to be something where we can all talk together about what we're going through and the struggles that we're facing and the truth about fitness and, how it's going. Because I know it's a difficult journey. I know this because it's been a hard year. And I want more people to talk about it and feel comfortable talking about it and just be honest with each other and ourselves about what we're going through, because having people root you on and cheer for you as you work on your fitness goals, it is just everything. It feels so good to have people cheering you on. And I mean, I'm not going to deny that whenever I first started this podcast, that was one of my favorite things about starting it, is just how welcoming people are, how cheerful people are, and wonderful they are to root you on and say, "Hey, you did a hell of a job with that rep," or "Good job on showing up to as many classes as you did," or "Congratulations for finally being able to get your wedding ring on after more than 10 years." I mean, it's wild the things that you can accomplish when you start really putting your mind to it, when you start really trying. And I really want you to try. So if you're listening to this and you haven't worked out today, go do something, move your body. And I want you to move your body more. Join us in the group, famousashleygrant.com/group. Onwards and upwards, my friends. Have you worked out today?